Hey, grown folks, this is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. And I am, wow, bringing you some stimulating conversation today. Gosh, I just get a rush and a thrill for doing this to bring forth, um, I would say, good, good topics that make you want to just say, wow. Let me think about that. Let me think about what this lady is saying and in this moment. You may not always agree. You may sometimes have something to say. Sometimes you may not want to say nothing, and that's okay too, as long as you're watching and we are sharing something with one another. Because, I have people who will ask me, you know, lady, was you a fly on my wall? Did somebody tell you I was going through that? Uh, what made you talk about that topic today? Is that something that you're going through? And I just wanted to bring to you guys' attention. A lot of my topics are nothing that I'm going through. Sometimes I do inquiring minds want to know questions where I get topics and feedback from other people, and I bring it to life and wanting to talk about it in my forums and in my videos. And it's real life stuff. Nothing is fabricated. Nothing is made up. Nothing is rehearsed. Everything is top of the head. It's just in the moment, just talking about whatever you want to talk about. So, on that note, what I want to talk about right now is this thing, how do you start this? It's the it's the commitment thing. It's the relationship thing. It's the um, are we together or not thing. I have talked to a few people that is going through some situations where they thought they were involved or in a serious relationship with someone, and come to find out they're not really involved, but they are involved. It feels like they're involved. They do things like they're involved, but it's really not a commitment. And I know that things have changed as far as status in how people, you know, claim one another, or how people decide to take things to a level of commitment. But at the same token, if you're spending time with someone, if you do have emotional attachment with someone really deeply, probably even love each other, and you have great sex with one another on a regular basis, I mean, you got something, you know. And the thing is, I think people sometimes will take for granted that they have something, but they like the comfortability of knowing that it's not a permanent thing. You know, there's no actual serious commitment. Whereas if they just wanted to say bye bye, walk away, it's just no strings attached. Whereas if someone gets engaged or get married or in a relationship, it becomes a little bit more complicated, and trying to break away from it if it doesn't work out. And you know, but at the same time, there's a certain injustice or injustice that you're doing to one by living under the realm or umbrella of is you and I. The actions and the emotions and the time shows it, but you're not really professing it. And what I really want to touch on is the two people who came to me with this. They wanted my advice. Lady D, what should I do in a situation where, I want more and they don't, and I love them, and I just don't know what to do. And, it's hard to give someone that type of advice because the shoe fits differently on everybody. You're not in that situation. You don't know the dynamics. You don't know the circumstances. So it's kind of hard. So you're an outsider looking in. You try to be unbiased and you try to give positive feedback in how you probably would do things, but it's not in stone. So, when they brought it to me, I'm like, well, um, you two need to really talk about what it is you want. What do you both want? And if you find that what you want is different from what they want, are they open to, perhaps going in your direction eventually? Or are they just solidly closed off to the fact that they are living their best life? They are not thinking about anything serious with you or anyone. They just kind of like the way it is. But I'm here to tell you, that type of thing gets very sticky moving forward because somebody is going to have some emotions that become extremely strong. And one way or another, once those emotions are stirred and happening, either somebody's going to find joy out of the situation or someone is going to become hurt. So you have to uniquely in your own situation, you have to stop trying to figure out what's going on with that other person and what's best for that other person and figure out what's best for you. What is it that's best for you to protect your heart? What is it that you need? What is it that you want? What is it that moves you? Can you still see this person and deal with your emotions in case they never decide they want to take things to another level with you? Can you deal with that? Can they deal with the fact that if it's wide open, but you still have what you have, that you start to see other people or another person or whatever? Would they be okay with that? And I'm just based on my experience, you know, women emotionally, it's just we're all over the place. I mean, once a man starts doing what he does to us and is wonderful and spending that lovely time and he's just your wonderful king, and it becomes good and better and better and better. And I'm not just talking about sex, I'm talking about all the emotional connection and stimulation involved. We get caught up. I think men also get caught up, but they have a different way that they deal with it and different stages. And I believe that men know very soon on in their connection with a woman whether they want to try to pursue her, wife her, take it to the next level, or if this is just going to be nothing but a fling, or what they used to call booty call with benefits, friends with benefits, whatever. Men know that. And why shouldn't two grown adults just put it on the table like that in the beginning? Don't wait until you get all caught up into somebody or something and then, hey, guess what? No, this is not what you thought and it's not what I want and blah, blah, blah. Put that stuff out there. I wouldn't say right off, maybe the first at least couple of months of dealing with someone. The first month you're trying to see what's going on, get a feel of the situation. At least by the first couple of months, no later than the first 3 months. You should definitely be at a point where if you're still engaging with that person, that you have some type of relationship status in store, or you're clear with them that I care about you, but I ain't trying to do nothing else but this. So I'd like to know what you guys think. I think this is a hot topic. I think it's something that a lot of people deal with, and it's hard to give people advice about this because Every situation is uniquely different. And those who tell you what they wouldn't do, how they wouldn't do it, what they should do, what you should do, all that, if they was in a situation as yours and they was feeling somebody and really caring and they didn't have what they needed in that relationship, what would they do? A lot of times they gonna follow their emotions and do it their way, regardless of what anyone says, right? So, what advice do we give people? Hmm. I'd like to know what you guys have to say about that. And what do you have to say about the time frame of being straight out about what you want in the beginning? You know, maybe it should be less than 3 months. Maybe within the first 30 days, you should let a person know what direction you're going in. And then before emotions get really, really glued and tied down, each individual can decide what they want to do. Either they want to stay and play, or either they want to step it up and both go in the same direction and this thing grow, or maybe they just want to let it go. But you give each other the opportunity. So, on that note, my name is Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I am your hostess with the mostest this evening, having some stimulating topics of conversation in a grown folk kind of way. If you would like to reach me, I'm at DGRIER 12,000 at yahoo.com. I can also be reached on Facebook. Please friend me. I'm under Donna Smith. Also, this video right here is on YouTube under Donna. What am I under? Donna Smith, aka Lady D. And the reason why some of you may ask, why does she put the aka Lady D or whatever? Well, I am a poetress. I am an artist. I have things that I do under Lady D, things that I do under Donna Smith. When people Google me or try to find me, they can find me under either. So I just don't want any confusion of thinking Lady D is not Donna Smith. Donna Smith is not Lady D. They both go together. Yes, they do. So, on that note, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will be back real soon with another stimulating topic of discussion with your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Take care. Good night.